vacation, in a better headspace, I don't know. Hey guys, it's Violet. I'm in a new setup, back from the abyss, better than ever. I'm gonna say better than ever every single video because I swear I said it the last 3 videos. Better than ever. And I thought for today's video, since it's hot girl summer, or hot person summer, or just hot summer because it's literally 90 degrees outside and I want to die, I thought it'd be super fitting to do what's in my hot girl tote bag, even though I technically don't wear a tote bag anymore. Honestly, like, I was just shoving things in that tote bag. Like, I was non-stop, like books, pencils, pens, journals, everything was in that tote bag, and I need to have some self-control. So I switched to a purse. We're gonna do a favorites video and what's in my hot girl tote bag. So to start, I'm just going to show you the tote bag that I did use for a long time. So it's this brown, super simple corduroy tote bag. And then I have a lot of pins up here. Most of the pins, I'm not going to lie, I got for free. I really like this tote bag because it was big. It was big and it was durable. So it fit everything that I tried to fit in there, which was amazing, but also bad at the same time. And then I have my little pump here in, my little cuff link. This, I literally put him on here because he wouldn't fit in my car because I have too many Sanrio cufflinks like all around my car. I was like, let's just put one on here. And he fits perfectly with his little brown hat. So yeah, I had him there. I'll show you the purse that I use now. Hold on, let me find it. Hello, it's Editing Violet. I realized that I did not film what was in my actual tote bag. I just filmed the favorites. So we're a little bit tanner because I tried self-tanner for the first time ever. It was 50% successful. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the purse that I use now. So this is what I use now. My grandma got it for me at the Strawberry Festival and she's my prized possession. So I like to carry a lot of things in my bag. Some things I can't carry every single day because of work. I'm only allowed to have like a certain amount of things in my purse. But these are just things that I like to have in my purse. I have my little clear bag. I have this volcano rock oil. I don't know what this is called, but basically it's a volcano rock. You rub it over your face and you get oily. I honestly like blotting sheets more, and I'm gonna go back to that. I just wanted to try this and see if it was better because it's more compact. I just feel like this rock gets oily incredibly fast, and sure, you can clean it, but there's not that much usage, if that makes sense. Next thing is I have lip products because I always like to have something on my lips. I have the Fresh Sugar Advanced Lip Therapy Treatment. This is so, I don't know if it's underrated or overrated, I really don't know, but this thing is incredible. You know how when you put on like Burt's Bees chapstick or something and it's waxy? This is creamy, and I prefer the creamy texture over the waxy texture because I feel like it lasts longer and it works better. Then I have my The Cream Shop Hello Kitty macaron. I don't know how to say that right. I really don't use it that much. You can kind of see it's pretty full, but I just like having it in here because it makes me happy. I have this Touchland hand sanitizer. I like that this one has so much less chance of spilling in my bag, whereas the gel hand sanitizers, they've spilled in my bag, I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 times, and it probably was my fault. Ever since I got this bag, especially since the interior is more like this texture, I feel like it wouldn't survive a gel hand sanitizer spillage. So we're not even gonna risk it. And this one smells good. So the next thing is some sort of fragrance. I've really been liking this Clean Reserve Skin Blend. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This one's super fresh, which normally I'm not a fan of fresher fragrances, but I feel like when I carry a fragrance on me, it's because I want to refresh after a day of like being out, being sweaty, being gross, especially for the summertime. So having something fresher actually helps me feel cleaner, whereas if I was to bring something that I normally like to wear, which is like a warmer, more floral scent, it maybe wouldn't help me feel as fresh and clean, if that makes sense. The next thing is some form of moisturizer, and I think I actually found my go-to. It's this Dr. Jart Ceramide Moisturizer. I don't know how to say the actual word, but I know it has ceramides in there. The reason why I like this guy is because it's really good for moisture retention, but it also isn't too oily. So I feel like I can reapply it throughout the day. It's not gonna mess with anything else that I have going laying on, reapply SPF over it, and it's not gonna mess with that barrier. But I also like it because I can apply it on my hands, on my knees, anywhere that's feeling particularly dry. I feel like I can put it there. It's not gonna make me look oily. It'll absorb really well and really fast. So some things that I always have in my purse, one is crystals. The two that I always like to carry on me are clear quartz and garnet. Clear quartz for obvious reasons, just to like kind of clear myself for anything, from any obstructions, keep my path open. The second one that I always have on me is my garnet. It is my birthstone. I also got it in Salem, which means I treasure it so much. And I learned in Salem that garnet is supposed to help you align yourself with your true form. And it's supposed to help you unlock the path essentially to what you're supposed to do, like your inner dreams, your passions, your biggest desires, things like that. And I figure I need that. I mean, everyone needs a little piece of that, but I feel like since it's my birthstone, it aligns with me a lot. So I always carry those two on me. The third one kind of flips based on what I need, or if I feel like anything will kind of help boost my clear quartz or my garnet, I will add that in there. So 2 constants and one that's constantly flipping. The other 2 things that I make sure I always have on me, one are my Trader Joe's green tea mints. I used to be obsessed with them when I was like in 4th grade, and we just got our Trader Joe's near us, and my mom would buy them for me all the time, and I literally ate them so much that I got sick of them, and I finally can eat them again, and I love them. They're so good. I have them all the time at work, especially if I'm wearing a mask, because sometimes when you're wearing a mask and you're like breathing into the mask, it just smells gross, so that's just a nice little refresh. I also carry gingins on me because unfortunately I get really bad anxiety, and my anxiety likes to force itself down into my stomach, so I get really nauseous when I get anxiety. I also just feel really dizzy and faint, and I feel like having a strong ginger chew in my mouth helps really well. I don't know. I feel like it grounds me, but I also like it helps settle my stomach. I typically like having the extra strength ones that you drop in your tea actually, because I feel like those, they're like a little circle. They're not as sticky, if that makes sense, and they're extra strength, so I really like them. The last 2 things that I carry are things that everyone carries. One is my wallet, the thing that gets the most compliments in the world anytime I whip out to pay, which honestly, if I'm getting complimented as I'm handing you my credit card, I mean, I feel better about purchasing. No buyer's remorse there. The next thing are my keys, which I actually need to change this keychain because I have had it for almost 3 years now, and you can see it's literally no longer silver anymore. It is like that gross tarnished red color. Maybe I'll update you in my next video if I got my new keychain. So now that I went through my staple essentials of what's in my hot girl tote bag, let's go on to the favorites portion of the video. Now, let's move on to the favorites part. So I categorized them into different categories and we're gonna start with skincare first. So the first skincare favorite that I have is this Tower 28 SOS spray. And I know a lot of people talk about this, but it is the real deal. This has saved me from so many potential breakouts that I probably would have had I not had her. The reason why I bought it the first time is because I tried benzoyl peroxide on my face for like acne, not just like straight benzoyl peroxide, it was like mixed with an acne treatment, but I tried it on my face, did not work. My face got extremely red, really irritated, really sensitive, and within 2 days all the irritation went down, which is crazy because anytime I experiment on my face it takes about a week for it to go back to normal. 2 days, and I can safely say I have not gotten like a really bad breakout since starting this. The next thing that I use that I kind of like pair with it, which is my next favorite, is this Sunday Riley UFO oil. Absolutely love this, but I will say a little goes a long way. So I just take like a couple drops in my hand, I rub my hands together and I press it onto my face, and that is just perfect. It absorbs into my skin really well and it helps my acne so much. When I tell you, I have tried so much for my acne and this works so well. The next favorite that I'm gonna talk about is Care of. The Care of supplements, I absolutely love these. I cannot recommend them enough. I went on Care of, I took their little quiz, and I will say I don't take everything that it recommends me just because I feel like if I just ate a little bit better, then I would get what I need, and I'm trying to eat better. But I do take 5 pills. I'll show you like what they look like. Wow. I love it. I love that it says my name. It makes me so happy. And then it has like a little tip of the day, which I absolutely love because I'm trying to be more mindful in the morning. And I've been using it for a couple months now, but I really feel like it's made a difference in my day, especially the probiotic pill. If you have digestion problems, you gotta take the probiotic pill. It works so well. I've tried a lot of things in the past and this works beautifully. My next favorite, I actually just started using, so technically I don't know if it's a favorite yet. I just thought I would mention it because I'm starting to like it and I actually need to take it today. This is a very good reminder to take it today. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna take it. The pill, she's a little big. What are you gonna do about it? Hold on, I guess I didn't show you. It's a little big. Oh, I don't have water. Oh no! Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I am prepared now. From what I was reading on the reviews, it's supposed to help with any like hormonal acne. It's supposed to help just kind of regulate yourself. It's called, I don't know if I already said this, but it's called Daily Cleanse, and it says to help clear your skin and body from toxins. And sign me up. That sounded amazing. Yes, thought I'd include these. I'm really excited to see how they work. The reviews sound really great. Like everyone said that they worked really amazingly, so I'm excited. Anyway, on to the next favorite. So the next category that I have is makeup and hair because I don't have enough hair things to qualify it for one separate category. So we're just lumping them together. My one and only hair favorite is the IGK First Class Dry Shampoo. I am someone who likes to stretch out my showers for as long as possible. If I don't have to shower and I can just hit my hair with this and I smell decent, we're calling it a day. It's their charcoal detox dry shampoo. It doesn't leave any like white residue in my hair, which number one is my personal like that's it. You can like kind of notice my roots are growing in and they're a lot darker than the rest of my hair. So it just always looks kind of patchy, even though I like brush it out. Anyway, not a problem with this. I really like it. Plus I can wear it and then the next day my hair will still look decent. So love this, buy it. Next favorite, let's move on. The next favorite is the Kosas Brow Gel. I know you've heard about this one too, but I am here to say that the hype is real. I recently started doing more like soap brow, or like I like to call them tussled brows because I'm a little fancy. But I think like, I don't know, I just love it. I love like brushing my brows out. I think they're so pretty. It doesn't leave any white residue in my hair either, unless I'm like going through and like stacking on a lot of layers. Cause I also did a stress test to kind of see where the limit is. So if you do like 5 or 6 layers, yeah, it's gonna leave some residue. But if you just do like 2 or 3, which is what I do, and that's all I find I need, it's not gonna do anything, and I love it. The next makeup favorite is the Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss. This is the shade Pillow Talk. It's what I have on my lips now. Just do a little pose, but I really like this because it has hyaluronic acid in there, so it helps to soften my lips. I also like it because it's really nice and lightweight, but still adds some color. And I've been really loving just really simplistic makeup, like clean girl aesthetic, but just a little bit extra because I like doing my eye makeup. And this just adds the right amount of color without being too much, without being too drying. I can drink water and it won't really come off. I don't really feel like I need to reapply it. I know. I'm a little ridiculous for including this in a favorites video because who's not having this as their favorite? Words. But it really is worth the hype and I love this so much. And I'm gonna say this with a disclaimer. I do think that you can get the exact same type of product and consistency with the KVD Their Contour Wand thing, and I always try and plug that one whenever I can because I know that this is not accessible and it's not worth recommending to people because yes, it's great, amazing, and I really love it because it blends out super well, whatever, you've heard the works. But it's so rare to find this and be able to buy it. So I always try and plug what is accessible and I think is super underrated. It's like the same thing. I don't know why no one else is like hyping that one up too. They're like the same thing. The next thing, coincidentally, is also KVD. It's the KVD blush. They have like, so their blush and their contour is a gel base, which I love so much, especially for the summertime. I have the blush on right now. I literally just have a sample that I took from work because I'm ridiculous and I don't like to spend my money. So I am planning on buying it, but I just wanted to test it out, see if I like it. I love it. It's so amazing. It looks so natural. Like it literally just looks like my cheeks are flushed. And you can comment down below and be like, that does not look natural at all, but I think it looks natural. Thought I'd include that. Even though I don't technically have it, I am planning on buying it and it's worth recommending because I love it. It got too hot for the cardigan, so enjoy my shoulders. But the next favorites that I have, or like the next category, is lifestyle. I've been loving yoga. I have, unfortunately, like the back of an 80-year-old man. It gets so tender and so sore after I do literally anything. And I have been moving. I went on a road trip. I sleep on my stomach. Like, I am just not doing my back any favors. And so doing yoga every single day, has it cured me? No, I had to go to the chiropractor, but it has helped an insane amount. And I'm gonna continue to do it because I feel like it just sets my day up for success, first of all, and I feel really bougie, second of all, doing it. And third of all, of course, that helps my back. The next favorite that I have is just having a good morning routine. And that sounds like kind of weird and kind of obvious. Like, obviously, if you have a good morning routine, it's gonna be a favorite of yours. But I cannot stress how much having a routine that works for you and that you do every single morning sets your day up for success. Because I used to be someone who I rolled out of bed and just kind of like went with the punches, whatever was happening that morning, whatever. Now that I have a set up routine, I feel like I'm more prepared for the day, and I also feel like I'm more willing to do more things because I've taken that time, I've gotten ready, I've done whatever I need to do to kind of prep myself for the day. And yeah, I don't know what else the other explanation that I was gonna say was. I feel like it just like, it grounds me, it gets me to where I need to be for the day, and sets me up for success. So yes, my next favorite is a 2-in-1 combo. We love that. There are 2 self-help books. So the first one is The Mountain Is You. And if you are in my life, you already know, you need to read this book. I tell everyone to read this book. It's called The Mountain Is You, Transforming Self-Sabotage into Self-Mastery. But not only does it teach you how to turn your self-sabotaging behaviors into self-mastery behaviors, but it explains why we're not able to do the things that we really want to do in such a good way. Like, it resonates with me so well. It does require some journaling and like some prompts and everything like that. 100% worth it because your life will never be the same. The thing that goes hand in hand with it is the Lavender Artist of Life workbook. Really like this just because it's more, it kind of guides out my goals and things that I want to do in a visual way, which I really appreciate. You have like your monthly goals, you have your weekly goals, you have how you're going to do these goals. So like, I'll kind of show you some examples. You have like a habit tracker, a daily tracker, you have like a gratitude journal on the other side, you have your goals and then your breakdown, which I love. I am such a visual person. I can't say it. I'm such a visual person that it's super helpful to not only make goals, but to have them written down in a format like this, because if they're not written down in a format, out of sight, out of mind. I love doing these both because this tells me what goals I need to set, and this is how I actually get them done. My next favorite is this. It's literally my favorite because I just bought it and I'm obsessed with it. Was it a necessary purchase? I'm gonna say yes, for serotonin reasons. It is so cute. It's a little keyboard because I don't know if you can tell behind me, but I keep my laptop propped up a little bit. And so it was really, you don't know how inconvenient it is to type with your hands resting on top like that. You don't know, okay? Plus, this one makes the clicky noises. Ah, love it, okay? Listen to the clicky noises. I'm gonna insert an ASMR clip and you will understand. And maybe you'll get yourself one too, because we all need serotonin in the form of keyboard clicky noises. My next favorite is Notion. So I love Notion because I am someone who lives by my planner. I need to have it 24/7, but my planner do be thick. I mean, she's heavy. So it's not really realistic for me to carry it around. Everyone was talking about Notion on YouTube and I was like, let me try it. Tried it, love it. Try it once, you're hooked. I don't even know where that's from. Oh, that's right.
Try it once, you're hooked.
Yeah, I remember that's from. But I just like my planner because it's decorated with a whole bunch of different local artists. Like it has like pages like this. I love it. It has stickers in there. My Notion, I made it based off of Sailor Moon and a couple of other things, just like things that really get me into the study / focused mood. I also have like a Pomodoro clock on there. Just, I love my Notion. I'll kind of like browse you through it if I'm not already browsing you through it. And you can also use it on your phone, which I really appreciate because I put things in my physical planner and then I put things in my Notion. And whether I'm on my phone, I'm on my laptop, wherever I am, I feel like I'm just really organized and connected. I don't have to worry about missing anything because I got it written down. I mean, I'm good to go. Notion was my last favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Be sure to stay tuned for my next video because we are not headed into an oblivion this time. I will see you guys very soon. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to tell me your favorites because if there is something that I am, it is a consumer. I want to buy it all. Please let me know what your favorites are and I will see you in the next video. Bye!